We're live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just joining me. We're gonna be working on this tank right here. You can see a dent right there. So I'm gonna be pushing this tool. I don't have my microphone on, but hey, we're gonna go for it. So this lead tip, if you guys look at this lead tip is the Shizo for Rizzo, all right? And what it's gonna do is I'm gonna be pushing on this. You can kind of see the reflection on what we're pushing, okay? I'm gonna start, find my tooltip. The one thing about gas tanks, right? Motorcycle, Harley tanks, you come this way. You come around. And they are really hard to push, right? But with the right tool, what I'm doing is I'm actually, why that tool's just making sure I'm bringing that, just like I train my students, right? We're working from here to here into the middle, all right? And this is a lead tip, and it really helps me bring a lot of that in there. I give up a little bit of accuracy. What I'm trying to do is get the bulk of this metal up as best I can. The next tool I'll be using is a ball tip. Now it'll help me bring up some of that. So now I'm losing that little bit of what I'm trying to do. Let's take a look. I'll show you guys what I mean. Here's the lines, okay? I'll move that board. So you can see that I've got a low here and a low there. I've got heat on this thing, if you guys are looking. So you see that heat gun, I don't want to touch that. And that thing's probably about, let's say it's about 130, 140 degrees. Constant heat. So what I'm gonna do now is there should be a round ball tip right there. You guys see it? Yep. I'm gonna take a round ball tip. There's a wooden tip. And I'm gonna be pushing the rest of that dent out with this. If I don't slip, let's take a look, okay? I'm gonna take my tool. Even me, I have a hard time finding where this tip's at. There it is. Just pushing that center up. Getting that last. Probably have to knock down a little bit too, but right now I'm getting the bulk of that. I'll move that board. What we're gonna try to do is go for this one right here. Okay. Without heat, this paint would crack like crazy. How do I know? Well, just trust me. A little bit of experience here and there. Turn the board a little bit more. Always moving the board. I'm always chasing the low. And I'll show you my setup too, what I have. Really pushing pretty good. I like the ball tip because it can get that center out really good. That deep part. Okay, and then I'm gonna tap down. Oh, what am I working on? Working on a motorcycle tank. That's what I'm doing right here. All right. This is an adapter so I can crank, so I'm not putting any pressure around the cylinder. That's how I get that out, right like that. Okay. Yeah, trial and error. Cool. I see the dent. Yeah, you should see the dent because I was fixing it. So, yep. Okay, and then here we go. And then there's the part where I still want to see. I want you guys to take a look at what I'm trying to fix. All right. Heat and lines, your best partners. That's right. You do wraps for vehicles? We do not. We do PPF though. Chopper, let's see. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. Again, if you're just joining me, I'm taking a motorcycle. I'm using a motorcycle tank, taking the dent out of the tank, right? Using this wooden ball. This is actually a wooden ball. It's from Lexo. Really like it a lot. Sorry, guys. Here we go. I will be tapping down a little bit, but I just want to get this bulk of this center out. And then, let me do this. I want to show you guys how much force I'm actually using to push this. This might look way easier than you guys think. If you're wondering how much this dent is, it's $500. In case you guys, well, I could buy a new tank. Yeah, go ahead, buy a new tank. It's going to cost you about $2,500 if you want an original Harley, not dented tank, okay? If you want to go eBay, chances are you're going to have a scratch. There's going to be a dent there, something like that, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is show you guys. Let's show you like what kind of leverage I have, right? Take this, right? Once I find the tool, and I'm leaning into it, just cranking, moving the board, chasing the dent. And try not to slip. That's another thing. You don't want to be slipping in this stuff. Now, learning dents, this didn't take me, this doesn't always take me this quick to do it. Especially when I was learning, especially tanks, you got two phases. You got PDR, then you got motorcycle PDR. Motorcycle PDR is a lot more involving, lot more, shall I say, you have to know where that tool tip's at, skill, knowing what tool to switch tips, how to keep the heat on here. A lot of additional details with tanks, and plus the metal is so friggin' thick, you can't find your tool tip right off the bat. You have to have stability, you have to have bigger diameter tools to work with. It's a real chore. So let me tap down a little bit. And then the cool thing about motorcycle tanks is that you can actually, when you're done, sand it, right? It has so much clear coat on here. So my job is just try to see how straight I can get these lines. I'll tap, do it again, repeat, go with a sharper tip at the end. So see. And I got students here watching me do this right now. So what do you guys think? You guys want to try a motorcycle tank?
Not now.
They're like, nope, not right now. Hey, Juan, read me some of the questions. Anybody got questions?
Did you say 250?
Is that what they said?
Yeah, someone's asking.
500.
Any suggestion on good light? I want to get a light.
There's two companies right now that I think make the better lights right now. There's Stucky PDR Tools, or StuckyTools.com, and then there is Elimident, right? Elimident Tools. You can go to AnsonPDR.com and probably buy both of them there. Ultra Dent Tools carries lights. Pro PDR Solutions has good lighting too. I'm gonna turn this heat gun off right now.
Someone's saying, by any chance, do you do dent repair on helicopter parts?
I do. We have done it. Yep, we have done it. Yes. So you might hand me that top down right there. Perfect. I'm just gonna tap. Is that it?
Yeah, no more. Check.
Scroll.
Scroll.
That's it. Go backward. Yeah, I just want to double check.
Oh, do you offer PDR courses in the Texas area?
Not in Texas, no. Just in San Diego. But I do have online training called denttrainer.com if you want to take a look at that.
Any suggestions on PPF repair techniques?
Be more specific. What do you mean more PPF repair techniques? What do you mean?
That's what he says.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. That's what I'm talking back to him. So right now, what I'm doing is, if you see, I move the board right, and I can see a little bit of lows. So the fat lines, right, of that dent is low, and that's, you guys notice, even for my students who are watching this on video too, you can see I line. That would be like my eyesight seeing that. You see how that black line is fat? I'm locking onto that, right? I'm not taking my eye off that. Okay, and then I don't have any heat on it because it's definitely warm, and I'm not trying to over push anything right now.
Someone's asking, what's your favorite tap down? Any good suggestion for multi-tap tips?
My favorite tap downs right now are VIP and the dead on dent tips. You can get all those tips at Anson, or you can go to VIP PDR Tools and get those there too right now. Gosh, is there something else I was gonna say about tips? The one you're seeing right now is the one I just tapped was with the is the Galaxy tip with the Guardian cap, but I'm not using the Guardian cap right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Guardian cap. But I think I'm gonna switch to a sharper tip. Okay, I'm trying to get that last bit out. There should be a sharper plastic tip there. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
What's the biggest dent you ever repaired?
Man, probably 5 feet, something like that. So Ricky, so there's a little bit of a pinch here, but I'm still gonna go for some little bit of lows right there and then we'll tap down. I'm gonna go with this tip now. Okay. And learning how to finish is huge, right? If you don't know when to switch the tooltip, you're gonna create a lot of work. You're gonna be making some mistakes and correcting some mistakes. I mean, correcting them, making them, and correcting them. If you notice, I got a little bit of crown here. If you guys notice, look how tight it starts right here, and it gets wider. Crown here. So when it got hit. Where's that tap down?
This fell off.
My tap down. No, I don't need that. No? Where'd it go? Where'd I do it?
Okay, it's right there, Mike.
Yeah, there we go. Now I want you guys to keep an eye on this because this is very minute. Hey Ricky, can you do me a favor? Can you get me? It's fine right there. Can you get me some toll cut and polish? Here's the crown. You know, this is not PDR is not a DIY. If you guys want to try your DIY, Harbor Break's got some great tools for you to try. And then you can you probably end up making your dent different at best. And then you call a guy, PDR guy, he's gonna know instantly that you tried to do your dent because you're gonna have so many poke marks. And then if you notice right here, here's the little bit of a low, and here's a low. Okay. So again, if you're just joining me, I'm doing a motorcycle tank. I'll zoom out. I'm using this tip now, just going into the finishing stages. I'm trying to push that center up. Here we go. It's really hard to find the location of the tooltip at when you're first doing it, because the dent itself, right? It's deep, and you don't see the flex. For me, I got. There we go.
Where can I buy line for my lamp? For my lamp lens?
Which one does he have? If you have a limit dent, you can go to Anson. I think they've got those. They've got those lens covers now. Or what you can do is go to your local vinyl shop, right? Even a place that does wraps. They have a cutter. Heck, they can probably cut you some lines. Not that kind of lines, guys, you know. This ain't Colombia, man. Oh, look at that. It's coming clean. All right. I'm sorry, guys, but these are the details, right? This is the hardest part of doing PDR, finishing, right? The easy part was getting to this point, and then the hard part is finishing to this point, right? I'm gonna just do a light little top again, and we're gonna sand a little bit, and we're gonna buff. What's the toe cut? You ever give it to me? Yeah. Any more questions? Better Repair. Dent Repair Company. Also, more than overall size is really a sharpness dent. Hey, Jared, one of the guys, he bought your tool today. Your code didn't work, so I'm not sure if you give the discount afterwards or it's supposed to work right then and there. So just giving you a heads up. Because you got two more guys going to be buying your flat bar. Rick is the gentleman who bought your flat bar earlier today. Now, Jared, a Better Repair, by the way, gentlemen, he is a fantastic newer, I would call him a newer tech. He's like 4 years in. Ridiculous. It's a good tech, okay? But he puts a lot of time in. Okay. Pushing, holding it. I don't want to slip. I can slip. Ooh, if I slip, it's another reason I have the heat off. I'm glad he started that outside. Yeah, like technician at Ducati right there. Okay, looky. I'm sorry, Rick, I didn't see what. Oh, there it is. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Any more comments? You're my moderator, dude.
A better repair painless than repair a company. Supposed to work, I'll get him taken care of.
Yeah, he's the one that you're buying the flat bar from, by the way.
Oh. Okay. Give me a discount.
Now, you see this? You see what I mean, gentlemen? You see how I went like this? And I can still see the reflection in there, barely. I mean, not a full reflection, but I can see. Look how much it took out that texture, baby. Ba-bang! Okay? Clear coat, you can pretty much just get rid of that thing.
Like, how hard are you going on the paint?
I'm pushing. I mean, I'm pushing pretty hard. All right. In fact, I'm paint correcting it at the same time. Look at that, gentlemen. We're just gonna buff it, call it a day. Okay. We'll see. Oh, I need the regular buffer, like the wool buffer. Yeah.
Is it Rick and you? Not Kurt? Oh, I know. Okay, I'll get it for you. I need to.
So we're about ready. Okay. Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm almost done, John. Relax. Here we go. Oh, I thought I was done. I got a little bit left.
Josh, say hi.
Who's that?
Josh.
Josh who?
Josh Beasley said hi.
What's up, Josh? Oh. Well, that's it, folks. I see.
You know another battery?
No, we're going to do some touch up afterwards. Gentlemen, let me take my light off here. My battery went dead, guys. Oops, let me see. Okay. I was trying to. That's pretty much it, gentlemen. Okay, I got to do it. I see something here, and I see a little bit here. What, Dan? All right, guys, if you guys have any questions on any of that, my name is Mike Toledo. If you have a tank that you need fixed, send it to me. You can go to denttime.com, check out that, send in your form. I'll give you an estimate, and then we can go from there. So I appreciate you guys watching. Have an awesome day. And I'll read some last text here. So, pose good, get them taken care of. Yep. Thanks, Jared, for that. PPF technicians like where would be a good start point to be starting work with it. I'm just starting my PDR studies, only 4 months in. So I still don't quite understand your question. So I'm saying, so where would be a good point to start? You know what? Just DM me and see if I can help you answer those questions, man. So tank dents still scare me after 10 years. Need to get into them. You'll like it. Daniel Brown's got a new Vice stand that's coming out, like a 3.0. It is sick. It's freaking great. So, hey, if any of this helped you guys out, just send a comment, get a like. I'm not asking for subscribers or anything like that. So I appreciate that. Take care, guys. Have a good one. See ya.